Manga time.
Manga time!
Okay, so Celeste talking to Ifumi. Backpack. Hammer. What is this?
Oh, it's that one to the right.
This one?
Yeah.
Listening to her?
Well, he looks like he's shaking her hand.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. What is this in his hand?
That's the crystal ball from the first case.
Picture. Oh, and it's also the thing from the last one. Guy comes in.
Okay, so something about like a note or maybe blueprints or something has to have happened in the beginning of Act 2.
That's pushing the tarp, I think.
Yeah.
Blood on the hammers. Oh, I guess when it was 1 o'clock, is that when he was supposed to come?
Yeah.
He comes in. Is it this one?
Maybe.
They drug him. Put him in a costume. They take the picture, I guess. Then Taco shows up at
6 a.m. Right on time. Good boy. Whoop, whoop.
And Hifumi kills
Bops
Taka.
him. He turns into Negataka.
Yeah. But that doesn't work because Hifumi's power is Nega.
Maybe the bloody hammer. He was killed with 4. I don't know if that matters. No, that's the bloody hammer is the regular mallet.
Yeah, and then so this one is Hifumi used 4.
Yeah.
So this probably. In the next act, when we look at the picture, and Hifumi moves the thing.
No, that's not hasn't happened yet, has
Oh
it?
no, this is when Hifumi pretends to be injured.
Yeah. Hammer 2 is what Hifumi got hit with. In case that matters.
What is this? Snacks.
It might just be a red herring, dude. There were no snacks.
Yeah. Oh, Hifumi actually called her by last name in the dining hall very early in the game, but she snapped at him and he never used it again.
Oh.
Neat. Foreshadowing. Ooh. Hifumi does a magical girl transformation with the blood. And then probably leaves the hammer.
Yeah, hammer 3.
They find his supposedly dead body.
They find dead Taka.
Find actual dead body. Then Hifumi wraps the thing in a card and pushes it. Where was that? Then Celeste comes back and he's a kitty cat. Then she murders him. Meow. With the
clean,
actual
spotless hammer.
Here's
Go.
exactly what happened.
This is exactly what happened. We definitely didn't fuck anything
didn't
up.
fuck it up.
Killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. Hifumi, with an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes. First, they convinced someone to meet them in the wreck
Hey, what's going on, guys?
last night at 1 in the morning. That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect. So when they met up with him, they drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo-Justice suit. Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him, while the killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker. And then finally, they called Taka to the equipment room. And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder. The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crimes. So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents.
I got to be in this one. Me, Makoto.
Killers pretended to be the victims to solidify Robo-Justice as the suspect.
I'm just kind of picturing now, like, Makoto actually making these comics in the courtroom, and everyone's just kind of looking over his shoulder.
First fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1, and the Robo-Justice.
It has been 6.5 hours.
Yep.
They wanted to make sure we.
Anime is important, guys.
Anime is very important.
Anime is one of this is part of a balanced diet.
Also, I'm really excited to get to the second game.
This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these 2 incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did.
It's when you really think about it, it actually doesn't make any sense.
Based on that. But while we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office. This was exactly what Hifumi was hoping for. He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered. He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned,
I get to be in this
that's what
one
we
again.
found.
I still don't get, because the comics are always at the point in the trial where we know who did it. So I don't really get why.
It's Gray Man every time. Every time the true murderer is Gray
The
Man.
group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time. So when we heard the body discovery announcement,
Like, if we didn't know who it was at this point, and then it was the big reveal once we finished the comic, that'd be one thing, but...
Yeah. How come Team 3 isn't even looking at the murder? The Team
He
2.
once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This... He wrapped Taka's body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository.
Gray Man is Monokuma.
That explains how each of the bodies disappeared. But even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act. Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary, everyday hammer from the repository. That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Yeah, I suppose that's true. It always seems very redundant, though. Mwah.
Celeste, sorry, you lose.
Gotcha.
I lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words. They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you would.
Hey, we did that one on the first try.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg. Actually, no, Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
What happened to your accent?
So, you finally accepted it.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was wondering if maybe the same way Weed Boy is a fraud, maybe she also, instead of being the ultimate gambler, is actually really in debt and needed the money. We did it.
We got A. Yay! Nice.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin. Or, no, I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for. Time to vote, okay? If you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote.
I guess we didn't have to do another dance battle.
And when
Yay!
the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be?
What's it gonna be? It's Hero.
Whoops! Guilty! Hot dang! It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct! The blackened this time is the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was... Celestia Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taka Yasuhiro!
Honestly.
I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Hifumi with the plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder.
Probably just told him to get revenge for poor Chihiro AI.
His waifu. I'm sure he relied on her speciality, lying.
If we choose wrong, it's game over. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then,
Then did you use... you know.
I knew you'd figured out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. For everyone who still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taku were both super into. Does she mean... is she talking about alter ego? What else would she be talking about, Makoto?
No, you blew it! What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. Monokuma, shh, Monokuma. I'm totally out of the loop, as usual. How sad.
In other words,
Then you're the one who stole it.
indeed.
That's right.
I see.
And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with.
Right again. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit.
Oh, what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
what? Are you okay with this?
It was Taka. He stole it.
Wait, so you did lie to Hifumi?
Yeah.
What?
Then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
So it was him. But how did he do it? He was supposed to yell as either of us got close to her.
You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Hey, what?
What?
As for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did?
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then, it's hard for me to even say, he abused me.
what?
And he took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Took pictures with what? So I had no choice. You have the only camera.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime! I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but I never imagined he would go that far.
It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was.
I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him.
most unfortunate.
Wait, please. If you go now, you will be playing right into his hands.
Huh?
Actually,
Taka is planning to use her to escape. He has made you his target.
Escape? You don't mean...
Taka is going to try to kill you,
What?
indeed.
and also he can keep her to himself.
That bastard. Bastard, 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 bastard!
Can we allow him to continue with his barbaric acts?
Absolutely not. How could I? She... I have to save her.
Actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan.
Huh?
I have devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd do something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
So, why'd you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
Oof. Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
That's it.
And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I feel like I could cry.
But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead?
What she's asking is, how was Hifumi supposed to do? What was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had already let him live?
Are you okay with this?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once everyone showed up, or once some showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on.
And, oh dear.
And he really believed that? Well, of course, there wasn't much to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so no one could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it.
It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical.
I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in the end,
So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
Don't be mean. Now you sound like Byakuya.
Yeah, mean.
I wonder about that.
No, he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? It is a lot of money, that's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life began, from the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But all along you've been saying how we have to accept living here.
You little bitch.
Obviously that was a lie.
Hey,
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here.
you little bitch.
I wanted out. Every day was fresh torture. And you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up one night dream forever.
Honestly.
And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As for me,
And it was all for that dream. And what was this dream of yours?
isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. A castle? And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butler/bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of
This
decadence.
is fine.
Living the rest of my life there was my only dream, my only goal. And that's what life is all about.
It's a little bit underwhelming.
Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. Yeah, poor Taka. Killed for that reason. I got right to the edge,
There's
but
nothing to be done.
unfortunately, my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
Just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
You'll just get executed again.
Celeste smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her.
Thrills, chills, kills!
You all done here? Let's get rolling! The Blackened disturbed the peace and must pay the price!
She gonna get stabbed by playing cards or something?
I figured she'd, get crushed by a giant roulette ball or something.
Maybe.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment for her, the ultimate gambler!
Give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Your normal voice is so much better than your fake voice. Oh, she got her castle.
Great. The burning of the Versailles Witch. They're just gonna burn her at the stake?
Yes,
That's
so.
not Danganronpa. I feel like you're phoning it in on this one a little bit. The other ones are like ironic hell punishments. Woo! Don't know how the Duke boys are gonna get out of this one.
It's over. Third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Yet we get it. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her my friend too.
We're really running out of good characters.
And for him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, so more people had to die.
Extreme!
You guys are still young. You need to place more value in your lives.
You're really giving me mixed signals, Monokuma.
What are you gonna do?
It's such a shame someone had to murder someone, but also you get bored because no one's murdered anyone.
Jeez. And here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that really just can't be avoided.
Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
God, I'm so sick of people asking that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
No.
Ah, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
I'll answer your question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do?
It made her die the one way she didn't want to die.
What did you do to me?
Ooh.
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
She is a robot.
Ooh. How exciting.
Oh man. Oh geez. Oh man. Oh geez. What do you mean? What did I do?
Calm down, Morty.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
What was that just now? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean?
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here. Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later.
See ya!
Monokuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. although it wasn't all despair. Yeah, because back when you hear Mondo's older brother's death, she mentioned she would never want to die in a normal way like a car crash. She wanted to go out in a big, important, flashy way. Oh. So that's the irony of her execution.
Oh.
Gotcha. There was one small hope. Hey, Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key Celeste gave you? It's to get the laptop back.
So...
Most likely. It's the key to the dressing room lockers.
So Monokuma set up the witch fire so Celeste thinks her death is going to be awesome, but then a truck crashes into her instead. Gotcha. That makes more sense. What? Then that means...
Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we'd better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea.
We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
I'm going to go on alone from here. But everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
What exactly are you going alone?
So...
Do you even have to ask?
Yes? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera. Oh, okay. Well, one of us could go with you. I could go with you.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still a risk of a spy, you know.
Then I'll go too.
What?
You?
Yeah, I'm the protagonist, man. Please, let me go.
Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want.
Thank you, Byakuya. Don't thank him.
Thank you, Bakugan.
Then it's up to you now.
I'm gonna go at the dining hall, okay?
Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko were gonna go together? Scandalous. I know we just saw a person die, but OMG. Does that mean what I think it means? Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone
too.
headed to the dining
too.
hall, leaving me and Kyoko there.
Shall
alone.
we go?
Yeah.
So then...
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw... Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's safe. Thank goodness.
I've never seen Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. Let's hope nothing happens to me before then. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a little longer.
So, now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but... Can we take a second? Since we have this opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me. Do you love me? What are you trying to do with all on your own here at the school?
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now.
I don't need to know, but what if you get murdered? Then no one will know. That just makes me even more worried.
Worried?
Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation? When you do that...
It's only natural. They think I'm in the mastermind spy, right? And you too.
No. I believe in you.
What?
Anime.
Anime? You believe in me?
Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. I'm not the spy. I promise. Because we're friends.
Because we're friends and this is an anime. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
Yeah, believe in the heart of the cards. Then...
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see...
Find out next episode. What I heard from Kyoko then was... well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, my voice gives me super strength. I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the 2nd floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And the storage closet there. Way in the back.
Yeah, they should just practice their cords of steel together. But then one of us might get stabbed when we try to go to space, so that wouldn't be good either. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? Are girls allowed in the boys' room? How did she get in there?
There's no lock on it.
I guess, but Monokuma was so concerned about the lockers.
Oh, Monokuma's an idiot.
It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about, could it really be hidden here?
Kyoko's gonna kill you now, dude.
Oh no. She said it was way in the back of the storage closet, but I mean, seriously? Without thinking, oh yeah, I guess that's true, Dexmonicus. I placed my hand on the back of the closet, suddenly as if I were being yanked in. Secret tunnel!
Kashunk!
At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. It's a big crash.
Ba-bump.
I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out, the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
So this is the secret room. But what's in here? There's a bunch of files and what looks like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had the chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file, and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I could understand if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. Strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Are we caught in a time loop? Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? Oh no!
What the fuck is that?
A strange sound rang through my head. It felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. And then, darkness. My old friend. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I guess we're not dead. I was kind of hoping maybe we could be the next case would just be Kyoko investigating Makoto's murder. I didn't know how long it had been. Ow. Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. All the stuff is gone!
Wow, the evidence! This is fucking DL6 all over again.
It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. An empty bookshelf. Huh? Empty? Gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that fell on the floor. It's all gone? What does this mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain in my head began to spread across the rest of my body. I think we got a concussion, man.
Do we get poisoned?
For now, I should go back to my room, get some rest. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that, we're not allowed to sleep anywhere that's not in the dorms, Makoto! As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound, it's coming from the gym? Are we gonna immediately stumble across another murder? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? It can't be nothing. Here? In the gym?
Go on the dang gym.
I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more.
It's robot noises. She's getting robot surgery. She's getting robot surgery.
Sha 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 sha. Oh. Is Sakura fighting Monokuma?
I guess.
Before me, the greatest battle of all time! No, one side's not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe. Sakura, you're gonna get killed if you punch him!
What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made
Sakura the spy?
I'm going to
Or is this a red
resist you.
herring?
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? The mastermind spy is... Dun dun dun.
Oh my god. What the heck, guys?
Only 7 people left. To be continued. Okay, guys, guess we'll find out who's gonna get killed next and what the deal with Sakura is next episode. Don't forget, tomorrow's Mario Kart Monday, so tune in for that.
It'll be filthy.
If you liked what you saw here, give us a follow. We stream a lot of stuff. We're gonna finish this game and probably the second one and maybe the third, so we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.